subscribers. Thanks for stopping by. We're going to talk a little bit about the basically the reviews of Disney Star Wars Hotel. The embargo is lifted and it is not good. Basically, the word's cheap, not Star Wars. Just it doesn't feel like Star Wars. The fact you actually get invited to play bingo. Wait, I thought you were actually going to learn how to play sabacc. Why would you want to play bingo in Star Wars? I mean, this is bad. This is bad and bad. Oh, and for actual Star Wars fans, it's set during episodes 8 and 9. So you don't get actual Star Wars. And hey, Rave Girl, and the only characters that you get to see are Kyle Ron, the dog-faced boy, or the mule-faced boy, Ray, the bestest ever, Hail Space Windu, and Chewie. So there you go. And I'm like, but we all know, and it's a red thread to Kennedy. I mean, when you've got vice presidents of Imagineering going on blogs after they left the company saying, she went to Bob Iger and said, the fans won't like this. We need to set it in the new era. This is what they want. And Iger's like, sure, Kathy. Hey, Phantom Bard. And that's what they did. And this is what they've got. Okay. This is bad. It's not just that. It's the amenities. It doesn't, hey, Sci-Fi Universes, it doesn't, from what people are saying, it doesn't feel like Star Wars. I mean, you go into it, you're not allowed to just cosplay what you want. People aren't allowed to, like, be aliens or, other characters that they like. It just sounds like, hey, Carlos, it's bullshit. Okay, it is what it is. And I can't, I just, but I'll tell you something, this is good. And let me explain why. You know the old saying, God closes a window, but he opens up a door? This is a door opening for, Kojak, what are you doing? A dog. Hey, Jonathan, this is a door opening for Bob Chapek and Susan Arnold to say, we're fixing this. It is bad. Okay. It's worse than I thought it was. I'm gonna go off on the bingo thing till the day I die. And the reason is because bingo in Star Wars. Well, it is for Disney of the past, but the reason why I say it's a door that's open is the new people, Bob Chapek and Susan Arnold, can go. We're not doing this. We're changing this. And I think they know. What are you doing, Kojak? I'm sorry. He's just being obnoxious right now. Anyway, it's just an excuse for them to erase all the crap. And it's Bob Iger's fault. He never should listen to Kennedy. Never. Hey, Matt Piranha, I mean, if I would have said, yeah, but the people that will come have money, and it's the people who like the sequel trilogy don't have money. And I'll tell you something, parents aren't going to take their kids to see a sequel trilogy hotel. Thank you, Asia. They're just not. I mean, I'll give you an example. Valiant Renegade and his kids, they went to all 3 movies. They didn't remember them. They didn't want to go back. They didn't, what I'm saying? It's forgettable. Good. I'm glad he thinks that. I mean, here's the deal. If you guys are patrons of Cameron's Patreon, and you should be, Cameron Pasha's, if I get another blue check mark, and I'll make sure they put the link in. I'll tell you something. Igers Edsel. That's a good one. Tell you something. Her number 2 is getting a Lifetime Achievement Award. I can't, Lin-Wen Brennan. I can't remember. I think it's like some sort of visual effects guild award or something like that. But, you know, as Cameron says, and I'm starting to see it, if you get a Lifetime Achievement Award in Hollywood, that's bye-bye, see you later, okay? And we know that Kathy gets to share hers with George, her PGA award. There is something definitely happening here, okay? I just went, oh yeah, I think, AZ, I think you're right. I mean, they had plans for that. We were gonna have Hoth, we were gonna have Tatooine, we were gonna have Endor, okay? And we get, you're right, they wouldn't be there if Iger had done the right thing and said, Kathy, the people who have money are not going to, I mean, we haven't even seen what you're doing with this. Okay. We haven't seen what you're doing with this. And if the fans don't like it, they're not going to come. They're not going to be happy. These are established characters that people have loved for 40 years, and you're saying the fans don't want to see them. You know, she had an God, my hair. Look at this. It was windy today, so my hair looks like there. Okay, fine. It was very windy today, and we were out looking at furniture, so I'm very windblown. And when my hair gets that way, I can't do anything with it. It is like, I look like a poof, you know. But Iger never should have listened to her. And Kojak, come here. Stop it. God. Leave Daddy alone. Yeah, they will. They will. They will. And it's really kind of sad that they have to do this. But Bob Iger has left the company in shambles. And so far, Doomcock hasn't come back with any of his rumors of Iger trying to get back in. But I'm trying to figure out why he wants to. I mean, dude, it's over. Let it go. Surrender the fantasy. You fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And I don't really think that the board of directors would want him anywhere near it anyway. He can sit there and schmooze and, talk to people and stuff, but look at where the company is. I mean, they had a good first quarter, but we've got Russia freaking out in the Ukraine. We've got China, barking at Taiwan. The world isn't a nice place right now, all right? And that's the problem too. People with money aren't going to go to it because the sequel trilogy is not something they care about. Okay, there's a myth that wealthy people tend to be woke, and I'm not seeing that anymore. They like to make money. Okay, and and I don't really see that. I think the ones in Hollywood are, and they don't actually live in the real world, but a lot of them aren't. And the people I knew in Newport Beach, California, were, you should have seen some of their yachts, okay? Just aircraft carriers. And yes, he does need to stop. He really does. They're not going to go to this. They're not going to take their grandkids to this. She tried. Really? Are you kidding me? All right, so she tried to talk to Susan Arnold. Susan Arnold was like, go away. Okay, cool. Do you have any details on that? I am all ears. You can't really. I mean, I can see that. Susan Arnold is a money person, a very serious person, and obviously she's not woke. She's not a true believer. Okay. I wonder how that went down. I really, really do. Interesting. Oh, I'm sorry. I can't help it. It's my phone. If it's muting, it's just, it is what it is. I suppose I could go and get my earphones, but I don't feel like doing it. Anyway, so we've got Arnold basically telling KK, that's fine, nice talking to you, as she walks out the door. The hotel is getting review bombed and deservedly full. Oh, so thanks, White Phoenix. And basically, I'm like, we got Lin-Wen Brennan basically, saying, I'm getting a Lifetime Achievement Award. So I think things are coming to a head. And I do think KK is not long at Disney, even if she signed some 3-year contract. I don't think they're going to, I think they had her do it, but I think the intention was to get rid of her as soon as Indy 5 wrapped. And it's wrapping this week. I mean, today. Or it's what is it? What day is today? 25th? We'll give it till the 28th. All right, and then it's wrapping. So yeah, and she deserved it. I mean, she did you hear that from your source? This is big news. This is really big. I wish, I really wish Disney would be public with all this. Would just say, this is what's going on. Mrs. Kennedy's going to be here for this long. I think it would chill out a lot of fans. Okay. I'm seeing a lot of, well, she didn't want that gold mine. She saw the opportunity to screw over white alpha males and screw up Leia and the entire franchise, and she went and did it because she's so freaking short-sighted and such an echo chamber dweller that she thought that, hey, you know what? They want this, okay? Nothing could be further from the truth. Oh, and here, Kojak, you want to come down and say hi? Want to say hi to everybody? Koji, come here. Say hi. Say hi. There he is. There's Koji. Yeah, and that's they can see what merchandise is selling. Get out of there. And oh, by the way, we went to Ollie's today. That rack of Rays from TFA is still there. And so is that rack of Rays from TLJ. And a bunch of books. I don't know what they did. Maybe they sold the comics, the Star Wars comics that I saw. I'm not sure. I don't know. I like to find out how long something what they do if something's not selling at that store. She did? Really? Oh my, this is if this stuff is true and I believe it, It's, you know, I'm going to be opening up that bottle of champagne quicker than I thought. So, okay, so we've got, I'm going to write this down. So we've got KK talking to Arnold. Arnold not being receptive. And telling her, stop attacking fans. Okay. All right. If there's any more, please put it in there. Yeah, I think that we're gonna see KK out sooner rather than later, and then I think we're gonna hear more about the intent of where the Mandoverse is going. But again, I gotta tell you, man, this shit with Russia, and I've got a little video and I have to redo it. I took a part of a UN or the NATO video. It's like the Star Wars story group is running NATO. I'm not kidding. I'm like, and then you wonder why Putin doesn't want to have a NATO country next door. All right, that has just as much to do with Black Sea ports and oil and gas reserves as it does with anything else. Okay, I'm stunned with it. Okay, so she basically, now let me get this right. KK tried to talk to Arnold. Arnold wasn't receptive. Arnold basically said, stop attacking fans. Well, Carlos, obviously this was a conversation probably before Arnold took over. And I'm sure KK, I mean, we haven't seen her. We haven't seen her talk about Star Wars. We haven't seen her anywhere. And I don't think these guys that they're running Disney are going to be as kind to her. Hey, Dave, as Iger was. Just my opinion. So we'll have to see. I'm like, okay, all right, I'm seeing this. But anyway, so we've got that. We got the hotel. Everything is coming down on her head. And yeah, I know, Carlos, I was talking about that. But I gotta tell you, man, the situation in the world right now, basically, is bad. Okay? Is bad. Gasoline, I mean, oh yeah, it is. It is. It's just, when you look at that UN video, I'm literally like, Asia, I don't really think that they were thinking that, because everything that we've heard about the building of this place was just, it sounded like a cartoon. You've got everything all planned out, and then they change everything because Kennedy. That costs a lot of money, by the way, to change it. Okay, and they can easily reskin all of it, okay, to reflect the OT. I don't know if they could do a Hoth, but they might as well spend the money if they change it. Okay, they have to get rid of Batu. I mean, they didn't even use Batu in the movies. What the fuck is it doing there? Okay, And they're not going to get OT fans to want to go to this stupid hotel just because some morbidly obese chick from North Carolina wrote a book about Han and Leia's honeymoon. I mean, every time I think of the stupid writers and the stupid ideas they have, it's just, oh God. If it's not dealing with the original trilogy characters, it's the High Republic. Why? And they don't know what they're doing. They really, really don't. And then they've got, Jason Fry defiantly writing, what is that book? The Skywalker Saga, or doing he's doing a show about Star Wars timelines. Jason Fry is one of the, Mott? Who's Mott? No, I would spend that money if the hotel was right, if it was cool. But I can't imagine going to that hotel. Okay, I don't know who you're talking about. That's a name that's familiar to me. Yeah, and that's the truth. I don't want to go to a hotel like that, be sitting there with a Cosmo and having Kyle Ron walk in. I would not be, oh, okay. Okay. I would not be happy with any of that. I would not be happy and I would complain. I want to see it. That, you know what that is? Easy change of script and cosplayers. From what I've heard, the Twi'lek singer comes in. She's awful. You have basically people who actually work at the park trying to get other people dancing while she's singing. I mean, they're obviously cast members. No one wants. I mean, it just, and I still can't get over bingo. Just make it fun. All right, apply for a gambling license and have actual Star Wars games of chance on that thing. Let people have their vacation and have fun. Oh, I remember him now. Yeah, I do. I remember him. Yeah, I haven't heard I haven't heard his name in a long, long time. That was a sad thing that happened. Very sad. I remember trying to find information and it was just, oh, I think, all right, we're only 2 years away out from The Rise of Skywalker's premiere. Yeah, I know Sci-Fi Universes. He was, so we're not going to see definite movement for a little while longer. But I think once Kennedy's gone, I think they'll leave indications. Okay. You can't deny that the world between worlds is a way to do it. You can't. Yeah, I would say 5. With the hotel, they may have to close it down and add more stuff to it. I've also heard that since the rooms don't have windows, that if you're claustrophobic, you're going to have a hard time. Just a minute. Kojak, leave Daddy alone. He's not allowed in my husband's office, and he wants to come here. Come. Come here. Come, little nudge. You be a good boy. Here he is. Hey Jay, how you doing? We're just sitting here chilling and chatting, and you know, Galaxy's Edge, that hotel. But like I was saying, the uh, um, rooms aren't conducive to people who need windows. All right, and you can tell they're TV sets. You can tell they're TV sets. Yeah, no windows, just TV sets. They're like ship's portholes. That doesn't work for me. I'm sorry. No, I know it wouldn't work for Kojak. I know it wouldn't work for him. He likes to sit in the window and look at the squirrels. But so that's bad. I didn't watch that. I haven't seen it. I might have to go and watch it just for a laugh, though. Yeah, so if Arnold basically told Kennedy, go away, stop attacking the fans, Kennedy doesn't have a way back in. And I know she probably was saying, you have to let me make all the movies I want. You have to follow my storyline. And Susan Arnold's like, the hell is your problem? Anyway, so, we'll just see what happens. There's no news if Kennedy's in England for the wrap of Indy 5. But I wouldn't doubt we're going to hear she's gone sooner or later. That's just my opinion. And it's going to be very interesting seeing where this goes and what happens. I want you guys to understand that this is, again, going to be a process. And we are going to be fighting people who, even if she's gone, are going to say, I don't care, it still sucks. This is all, and I've lost subscribers because I'm not going to kiss anybody's ass. There isn't, if Indiana Jones 5, if it makes $1 billion and doesn't make any money, she is going to be pissed. Okay? Everyone's going to be pissed. I've never seen a company so worthless in my life. It's funny. I saw a meme. People who like TFA, why TFA is the gateway. That movie was terrible. It was awful. It was horrible. Why would anybody like that? These are the questions that need to be answered. They have to look at that movie and say no one liked that either. BB-8 is not Grogu, and he's not R2-D2. It's so refreshing to see R2-D2 just chilling around, and I assume we're gonna get C-3PO, which will be fantastic. But again, it's gonna be a long, hard slog, and we're gonna have more people getting upset that we like it. Okay, all right. Look, there's a contingent of fans. If you like it, you're not a fan. Okay, and that's wrong. All right. I mean, how is Disney supposed to know if they're doing something right or not? Is if they get shit on all the time. They're not going to sell Lucasfilm. Somebody came up with a rumor that Pixar was all upset and they want to leave. Pixar's not going anywhere. The only thing that's going to happen is those people probably get fired. Well, someone knows someone at Coke then, Carlos. All right? Probably get somebody fired. That's what's going to happen. So anyway, look, I'm gonna go. I just want to do a short video. We are looking for bookshelves for my office. Well, sci-fi universe, you know, it'll probably. I wouldn't doubt that it makes $1 billion. If the trailer's good and it looks like it's not whatever, I wouldn't doubt it. But that doesn't mean it's gonna make money. All right, and he's already made his money on this. He's probably made baseline salary of what, 10, $20 million, and then probably off the top. He'll probably get residuals off the top. But anyway, I gotta go because I gotta start making dinner. We're having tacos tonight. All right. I don't know if it's gonna be 1.3 billion to break even. I would hope. Dave, if you want to get this person, I got him. Don't worry about it. Anyway, I gotta go rock. You all be good. See you around the galaxy, okay?